Welcome to Judy's Creations in Crochet and the final day of the 12 days of Christmas. Today is December the 24th, 2024. And if you've been with me, you have been seeing me open the various advents that I got this year. And today we are going to finish that. But before we do, first of all, I want to welcome all of you here to my channel. I hope you have been enjoying these advents. If you are new to my channel, I hope you will continue to come back and watch the things we have planned for the new year. And of course, if you are a returning viewer, I thank you so much for being with me and such a loyal follower. Now, we're going to start with what I am wearing. And yes, I finished the Escape shawl. I know that if you've been following me, you know that I was a little concerned about the size of this shawl because for two skeins, I don't think it's as big as it could be. And the reason is, see these tails? These tails aren't as long as I would really like them to be. So this is more likely to kind of fall off. But it is a beautiful shawl. It was the perfect pattern for these two skeins of yarn. I have the tags for them, and the first one is the one I showed you the other day. I only did, I said I was going to do 4 more, but I didn't. I did 1 more so that there are 2 rows of the plain single crochet at the bottom, and I thought that that was enough. And I have that much left, and I'll just tell you how much that is. 8 grams. I have 8 grams, so that'd be enough, Diane, for you to make a little sweater. Since I don't knit, I won't be making a little sweater. And that particular one is called Candy Cane Lane. It is a sparkle fingering from EFA, Expression Fiber Arts. And it is merino, nylon, baby alpaca, and of course metallic. Can you see the metallic in this? Not very well, but hopefully, yes, you can see the metallic in the actual leftover ball. And you know what? I did that wrong. That was the one called poinsettia, the dark one that is between the rows with, I'm going to call them flowers. I don't know. They're circular. The one that's in between is called, same specs and everything. It's called Candy Cane Lane. And I had this much of it left. I haven't had time to cake it up. I will cake it, not put it in a ball, because there are 20 or 21 grams of it left. So it will get caked when I have time to sit down. I have to get the Swift out to do it, and I haven't got it out yet. So that's what I used, plus a 3.5 millimeter hook. And if I ever did this again, I would definitely use a larger hook. As I said, I was hoping it would grow when I blocked it. I did stretch it a fair bit when I blocked it. It did grow a little, but not as much as I would have liked. It is still fairly dense. You can see a little bit of openness in some of the row that is the flower row. It's stretched a bit because of the fans, but the row with the single crochets in the back loop, that didn't stretch out much at all. But anyway, a number of you said when you saw it the other day that you were going to try it, and I definitely would give this a try. And depending on the combinations, this can be a very, very beautiful shawl. One person, I think the main picture on the page shows it done in one variegated color, and it's gorgeous. Look at the project page for this pattern if you're going to go check it out, because it has some absolutely beautiful versions of this pattern. The sweater I'm wearing has a big boat neck that's open, and I'm not crazy about it. Anyhow, I just want to make sure to cover my shoulders good. So that is my finished object for the week. And finally, I have it done in time to wear for Christmas. So I'm happy about that. And while we're on the topic, I'll keep on going. When I finished this, I moved on to my adventure, Advent Adventure. That's what it's called. I'll link it down below, and I will show you some progress. I did finish one strip completely, and it is long enough to wrap around my neck twice. And I'm going to do a second strip. I've already started it, and I think I have 4 colors done so far. And this actually has 14 in total. When I was counting them the last time I had this on, I was counting the colors that I had already used. So I just wanted one of each, and I planned the colors the first time. But this time I'm just reaching in the box and picking out, or the bag. It's a little difficult because you can feel if it's big or small, so that can kind of affect your choice. But I'm trying to do it totally random. And already I'm finding, in having done the first 4 colors, that this color is going to be side by side in both strips. Oh well, it is what it is. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get it finished. I can do, I don't know, 3 or 4 colors in a day. So I'm hoping I will get this finished in the next couple of days. And I'll have both stripes, but maybe even I'll have it blocked before I tape for the 26th. I may not have it together. But if I can get the 2 strips done by the 26th, 2 days from now, maybe when I come to you at the end of the year with our slideshow for the month, I will show you this finished as well, because I do want to have it finished by the end of the month. I do want to count it in this month and this year, and so I'll try and have it done to show you at the very end of the year. So that's what I've been working on, and I'm going to put all that aside for now, because I have so much I want to talk to you about and show you, as well as the Advent calendars. And I don't want to make this too long, but I know that when I come back to you on the 26th, it's a Thursday and a regular video, and that one will definitely be longer. So I'm going to put this aside for the moment. And we are going to get to the Advent calendars. So this is December the 24th, but it is the 12th day of Christmas. So we have to open, I think I have fuzz on my lips. We have to open day 23 and day 24. So I'm going to start this time with green button jar. And here is the green button jar so far. And you can see we kind of changed directions over here, more into kind of my kind of color palette. Although I have to tell you, the busyness of this is not quite my thing. They are all far too busy. But anyway, day 23. And I just ripped it right into the middle of the package. Okay. Lots of pinks. And this is a different pink than we had at the beginning. pink and green. Unusual. And speckle in the middle of all that variegation. Okay, and it's going to fall over. Let's do that. And then we have day 24, the end of our Advent. It's kind of sad in a way. I'm sure like me, you have enjoyed watching this and watching the progress of these calendars and wondering and guessing what color might come next. I'm sure it's going to be, oh my, I didn't expect that. I expected something more in the same line as the last one, only darker. And there is a really pale. Now it has some teal or aqua in the end. It has greens and yellows, and there's a peachy pink color and paler greens. This has been a very unusual and different Advent. And as soon as I get this pinned to the board, I'll pick it up and show you again. Here is the whole thing. What I will try to do, so I'll just pause for a moment. I will try when I'm done this video to take a picture of the whole board out in the other room so you can see the whole thing in one picture. So I'll just pause long enough to fill the screen with it. So that is the green button jar. It's been a very interesting collection, and some of you are really, really liking it. I have to admit that I didn't enjoy that one as much as the other two, and I had some in the past that I enjoyed a little bit more as well. Next, I'm going to move on to the chickadee one, day 12 of the chickadee. And I have enjoyed this one, and quite a number of you have also said that chickadee is your favorite. So once again, I thought I felt something. We have another treat. So let's pull out, oh, my favorite, Lindor chocolates. I do like my Lindor. And let's see what color. Oh, I'm being negligent. I should show you this first. So, do you think we're going to get another one that's maybe a lighter version of this to go here? I don't know. I'm thinking that might be it. I certainly have enjoyed this last section, and I do like these two together. I will be putting them in something. So, the last color. Oh, a darker one of that. Okay. Yeah, I can see me. And maybe I won't put that one in. Maybe I'll do these 6 in something. This is a very dull color, but I certainly do enjoy those together. It makes it hard for me to tell you which one I've enjoyed more. I have enjoyed chickadee because I like the solids. I really like these colors at the end. And I have enjoyed getting the treats all along. So this has been a fun Advent to open, and there are the little wooden birdies that came with it. Chickadee Fiber Arts. Okay, I'll wait though to make my final decision after the 26th, because I'll show you in a minute. So that's Chickadee done. And finally, one last advent, and that is Polka Dot Creek. And here we have box 23 and box 24. And before I get into any boxes, let me show you this, because I have really enjoyed this set as well. And just before I do that, I'm going to take a sip. I have a tickle in my throat. All right, so where is this going to go? We've had some interesting different colors at the end. So 23 is staying with the charcoal end of things. It's a gray, but it also has, I guess I'd need to take it out in the sunlight. It could be considered brown. Interesting. So we're getting neutrals here at the end. If I ever did this all together in one project, I think I'd mix them in through somewhere. And finally, what do you think we're going to get for 24? Oh, a very dark, it's a very dark brown. A very dark brown. I like the color. But I can see Bonnie said she had problems with these last few, and they might make a whole different project. Now, once again, I think you can see them all. It's only the green button jar that you can't see them all in one picture, and that's why I'll take a picture and insert it. But I think you can see everything here. You definitely could see all of the chickadee fiber. So that's been a very interesting advent, and I have enjoyed it as well. And just to give you a little peek, if you come back in 2 days, I know I could do it today, but I kind of wanted to wait, and then I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll open just one of them. But here is what we have waiting for us. And you know something? I am going to open just one of them. I'll tell you why. First of all, because this is the one from Polka Dot Creek. No, that's Polka Dot Creek, and that's Chickadee. And of course, this is the one from Green Button Jar. And I want to take a big picture of that, and I would like to put the picture with this in it. So I'm going to open the one, and the other reason I'm going to open one and save the others is that I have some yarn that came in the mail as well to be showing you on the 26th. I have a fair bit to show you. See what I mean about the little tails? I have a fair bit to show you on the 26th, and I know we're all wondering about those big ones, and we'll have a little mystery, but we'll also open one just to see. And it goes with this board back here. And what do we think we're going to get to go with all those colors? Well, there's my little sack. And it's wrapped in tissue paper, Merry and Bright. And how can we open it? Right here. There we go. What are we going to get? I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be very busy. Will it go with all the little ones on the board? Oh, Oh my, look at that. A lot of pink, bright pink, some, I don't know, olivey green there, and some gold speckles, gold and speckling in there. And it's called Vintage Ornament. And it is 425 yards, 80% merino, 20% nylon, which I believe all of those were. And there is the final color. So as I said, I really should insert the picture now with this, not earlier. Oh, I'll put a picture in then, and I'll put a picture in now as well with this. Okay, so what comes next? Well, we're still talking about Advents. And you know that I opened the Chickadee Advent, which only had 12, but that's okay because it really was a nice set. But I opened it because I did not receive the Advent that I was planning to open with you. I had ordered an Advent from Ba Realis, and Jessica got in touch with me and told me she had mailed it and she knew that it was close to me. And in checking out the tracking, it was sitting in Kitchener. At least it said it was in Kitchener, which is only a 2-hour drive from me, not very far. But the mail strike hit us, and there it sat. Even though after the strike started, I got notification that from the shipping company that I would be getting it tomorrow because it was where it was. Well, I think they were a little behind in sending out their notifications. I got kind of excited thinking, oh dear, I'm going to get it anyway, but I didn't get it. And then mail started, and just a couple days after the mail started, I got it. There it is. But when I got it, and the dates are all mixed up because of when I am taping this, but I think I got this on the 19th or 20th. Anyway, obviously it's too late. I'm not going to open it. And as you know, I had made plans to open this in July, because I will be doing a Christmas in July, and I'm really happy that I have this. I think we're really going to enjoy it because it is very similar to the one I got last year, and you remember how much I really liked the one last year because it is all sparkles. Now, I want to tell you why I'm talking about this right now, and this video is going a little longer than I want, but I'll go quickly. And I will show you a couple of pictures. I had decided to order this in order to put this together with the one from last year and make a blanket. And I also ordered from her some gray, very light gray or silver, to put the blanket together. So what I have done is looked at blankets, and I've looked at a couple different ones. I originally wanted to make all hexagons, small hexagons that wouldn't be much bigger than the size of this box. And I think I showed you one sample that I made. And I was going to get started in the new year. I thought a blanket like that's going to take me forever. I will do a few at a time, and I'll start in the new year making these hexagons. And then when July comes and I open this, I can continue through the second half of the year making hexagons with this. And I was pretty sure that's what I wanted to do. And I ordered from her a silvery gray to put them together. Then I saw another pattern, and while I was talking, I hope I showed a couple of hexagon blankets. None of them looked like the one I originally saw. It was much brighter and had smaller hexagons. But then I saw this blanket. I'm going to show it now. And it's basically made in long strips. It's done with the moss stitch, and you alternate your base color with your other colors, and then you do a strip of the base color in between. Now, somebody suggested maybe I could leave the plain strips out and just put the colors alternate. So I would have the color and the main color below it, but then I'd have the main color beside it and one of the colors of the advents below it. I think I'll make up the strips and put them beside each other and see what I think. And I think, I'm almost positive that I'm going to go with this one with the strips for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't know, I think I like it better. It will use a lot more main color, and I may have to get more. I'm not sure how much main color it's going to need. I'll know once I've done a strip and find out how much I use. But the other thing for me was it would be a lot easier to put together because I'm just going to have to put main strips together, and it would have far fewer tails. Well, maybe not. You're going to have a tail with every square, but I just think it might be a little easier in the finishing of it. So I pretty much decided I'm going to go with the squares. Now I'm going to show you, I got out all of the minis from last year that I got from Borealis, and I set them on a board, and the gray that she sent, I put it on the board. Now I'm going to show you several pictures, the minis by themselves, and then I think I have that picture, and then the minis with the gray between it. And after I took several pictures, I realized this color that was in it, I don't believe came from Borealis. I think I must have had this, and because it was sparkle, I dropped it in with the others. But this is a two-tone, and all of hers were solid. So I probably will not include that. But when I look at the gray with the colors I had from last year, you'll see two at the bottom. I will take them out and take another picture. They are too close to the gray. I don't think they will show up very well in the blanket. But even taking them out, I still have 22 or 23. I think she had 25 in the set. And I'll have another 25 here. I didn't open it, but I believe, no, it's taped, so I won't open it until then. I believe she gives 25 days. So I'll have lots of colors, and those small blocks won't take a lot, so I'll be able to make quite a sizable blanket. But then I got thinking, well, is the gray really the best color to put with it? So I took out the gray and I put the white in, and the white is this from EFA. That's not the white I will use. I'll get in touch with Jessica again. I'm pretty sure she can sell me some white sparkle, which would just be the undyed base. It would be the undyed natural color. And what do you think? Do you think maybe that white might be a better color to put with all of them? I'm going to study it quite a bit, the white and the gray pictures, several times, not knowing what's in here. I was told by a follower that also has this and has been opening it, that they are muted colors. I'm beginning to think the white might be better. So I got out a white sparkle that I have and put with it. And I think I'd rather the white sparkle than the white plain like that one. But the white sparkle I have is a DK, so I can't use it. I will have to get some skeins from Jessica, so I have the same yarn in the whole blanket. So I'd be very interested to hear your take on it. Do you think I should just proceed with the gray? I have 3 of them to go with what I already have, or should I get some white sparkle and use the white sparkle in this blanket. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this yarn. So you're not going to hear any more about the actual Advent until July gets here, something for us to look forward to. But I might every now and then show you some of the squares or the progress that I'm making with the blanket. And I will give you an update when I hear your take on, should I put white with them? Or should I put gray with them? And I have two different grays. That's another thing I could show you. But anyhow, I'm just very curious to hear your take on how I should proceed with that, because I will be getting started on it in January. I'm going to give myself a goal of so many, maybe a strip a month or something like that. So we have overstayed our time today. I hope you'll be back in 2 more days, the day after Christmas, Thursday, when I have lots to show. We have 3 skeins of yarn to open, and I have lots of other things to show you as well to get caught up with everything. But until then, I really and truly want to wish all of you, whether you celebrate Christmas or not, I want to wish you the blessings of this season. I'm sending you all the blessings of peace, joy, love, and hope. And I hope that you do have just a wonderful week of celebrations or not, as you choose to do. I myself do celebrate Christmas, and I look forward to seeing you in 2 more days. So until then, happy hooking.